Voices of Ndi Anambra, our pride, our voice.
Very welcome once again to Voices of Ndi Anambra. Each time we're here, it's always an amazing time and an eye-opening session, a period we get to pour out our minds, our hearts, and say the things we want to say the way we feel about it. This is Voices of Ndi Anambra, and my name is Uche Chukwu Ewenam. Welcome and stay put. With me today, co-hosting, is one fellow who I don't know what exactly he's doing here. How did you appear here?
You will come to know that later.
All right.
I am Adichie Izuchukwu. It's great honor co-hosting with you, Jasmine, today.
Oh, you're welcome, my brother. You're welcome, my brother. Don't go put your mouth for the main issue.
No. I'm not going to be. I'll be gentle.
Okay. A gentle anchor indeed. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that turns out. And Adichie, we are in December.
Yes.
When you sleep, you wake up in the morning, there's this breeze that blows and you're like,
I can feel it already.
Christmas don't reach. Your body will just dry. We'll say, I'm at I
can feel it already. I can feel the...
where they fry egg. So I'm going to fry egg, they fry you, And then this excitement of Latawa village,
that time of the year when people everywhere, Port Harcourt, Lagos, Abuja, Anambra, Onye na Akwakoko, Olu Anambra, Konatono. It's once in a while.
True.
But that December homecoming, it's a must.
It's a must.
And with Soludo's government, the Anambra, every December since 2022, they can't wait to come
home. All right. Now, with every December, they can't wait to come home, comes a huge burden on some people who still have double mind on wanting to come home. That's why we decided to take a look at this angle of Onwa December, which is safe festivities or a season of fear. Holding Soludo's solution accountable through the Agone Chamber security outfit of Anambra State. And with us is no other person than the special advisor to Governor Soludo on Homeland Security and Commander Agone Chamber, Mr. Ken Emeakayi. You're welcome to Voices of Ndi Anambra once again.
Thank
you for having me.
The last time you were here was to come and explain things to us. You hear Agone Chamber Naro, the difference between Agone Chamber and Ondogachi, and successes so far and the struggle so far. Today, we are talking about Onwa December, security of Ndi Anambra this Christmas. Very, very important, because without security, people will not be comfortable enjoying, their festivity.
Because they say a safe festival is a lasting legacy.
True.
That's why we have you here to listen.
So, would you say that Anambra is safer today as compared to other years during the December period?
Thank you very much once again. First and foremost, permit me to use the single opportunity to congratulate Governor Chukwuma Soludo.
Oh, that's true.
On his re-election, deservedly.
Yes.
And also to congratulate the people of Anambra State for its victory for everybody.
Yeah.
Victory for the Anambra, victory for democracy, victory for security in Anambra State. Because it's for the first time since a long while ago that, you remember before his election in 2021, during his campaign, nobody could campaign in about 7-8 local government areas in Anambra State. 2021, nobody could campaign in about up to 9 local government areas. In fact, in the entire Anambra State, you couldn't go out with any party uniform or anything. Okay? People go to party rallies with their clothes, party clothes in their bag. Okay? But in 2025, not only that campaign took place in all the local government areas, election took place in all the communities in Anambra State, in the 326 wards, in all the polling units in Anambra State, without any exception. And there was no violence, no nothing. Okay, it was the most peaceful election we ever had in Anambra State since the creation of Anambra State. So that's why I say it's victory for everybody. It's victory for democracy, victory for Ndi Anambra, and victory for security. It goes to answer the question. Okay? If you had an election in November, remember it was November 8th. So if you have an election in November in Anambra State without a violent-free election, no violence, no nothing, it goes to show you that the place is safe. Okay? We're not the ones saying it again. Ndi Anambra confirmed it because everybody turned out to vote to excite their franchise. So how else do we put it?
So will you rate Agone Chamber 10 over 10 or 9 over 10 or?
Well, not just Agone Chamber. You know, the security of the state has nothing, not just Agone Chamber.
Okay.
You see, and we are playing, our role is kind of complementary. We are supporting. The Nigerian police, they have the primary responsibility of the internal security. So I must have to commend the police, commend the CP of Anambra State and his team, commend the DSS, the army, all security agencies in Anambra State. They were all wonderful. They were awesome. It was everybody was free going about their normal business. So we played our role. And we were never involved in election duties. Okay, ours, while the security agencies were busy with the election duties, we made sure that hoodlums never took the advantage of the elections to commit crimes or wreak havoc in Anambra State. So we are particularly interested. We manned the bushes, the forests, the boundaries, the waterways while election was going on. So it was a teamwork, it was collaboration. So it's not just Agone Chamber, it's everybody.
Okay, sir, Christmas is around the corner, and people are shouting that we don't have enough Agone Chamber personnel. Are you assuring the Anambra that we have the numbers to execute this?
It's not even a...
So will be like, I have to run Agone Chamber one because let's not they want that physical presence.
Yeah, the physical presence they will have. I can have Agone Chamber. But more importantly, they need to know what Soludo has from Anambra. All right? He has moved security in Anambra now. We are moving from what people used to know, what people are used to in Anambra and Southeast, so something different. He is taking Agone Chamber and the security architecture in Anambra State to a new level, a complete new level. Okay? The standard you meet in other societies after this place.
Which is?
What we practice before now is more of 90% human interventions. That's why people expect to see, you wish to see Agone Chamber armed, stationing here and there. Well, that's good. They will continue to see that. But I want to show Ndi Anambra that that's not the intent now. One, we are now moving from reactive security to proactive.
Okay.
Because we are now going to focus more on intelligence gathering, covering the entire space, technology-driven security. Okay? The state, Mr. Governor has procured, the state has acquired a lot of equipments, modern technology equipments that will now see the security architecture of Anambra to a different new level, where you may not necessarily see Agone Chamber standing in a place or waiting for something. But before anything happens, just like what we have in other societies, because when you try to raise an alarm here or you put up a call, from nowhere, the security will appear. Because we have the area space, everything being covered and monitored. So that's the stage we're moving in.
Wow.
And everything we need to get to that stage is already on ground. It's not that he's waiting to be sworn in his second term to do that. No. He's already thinking ahead of that. He has procured this equipment. He has laid enough foundation. What Governor Soludo is doing with the security architecture in Anambra is what will have to leave his administration. He has laid enough foundation that administration that will come after him, they are not going to face the kind of challenges he faced during his days. All right? He's giving Anambra a security outfit that will stand the test of time. What we have now is, and that is what Ndi Anambra are going to witness any moment from now, is they will see the world standard security stature they will see Aguneshamba in that station.
Well, Imana, when we come home for December, we have a mixture of those are abroad and those are home at that period. So those abroad actually have a lot of their information from the social media, and which is filled up with a lot of fake, malinformation, disinformation, misinformation about Agune Chamber, which gives them this wrong perception of the security outfit and as well for the operation in general, Udogachi. So how do you intend to make sure that you gain public trust and for people to not see Agune Chamber as a threat to their own lives and security at this point?
Thank you. When I was telling people the other time that the entire noise you hear before now was all about election. All those propagandas, everything with the Gashidi, Agune Chamber, they were all about elections. Election is come and gone. And you will agree with me, you no longer hear this noise again. Okay? The politicians were trying to use that to discredit Agune Chamber. Because Agune Chamber, being the local security outfit, knows the terrain. Okay? Yeah. We are everywhere. So the presence of Agune Chamber in the state would stop them from bringing in their miscreants operating freely in all the communities. So that was what they were angling for. Okay? They just wanted Agune Chamber to be out of the way so that they could do their normal business in Anambra, unleash violence on the people.
Because I could remember after the August 16 by-election, they were protesting.
They were saying
that they should ban Agune Chamber.
Yes. Now, some of them actually imported some miscreants into the state, but they couldn't function. Okay? So now nobody's talking about Agune Chamber again. Nobody's talking about Ugachi. And they knew that there was security in Anambra and there is security. That was why all of them, on the election, you didn't see any of them complain, oh, there was no security. Oh, my people were being intimidated or harassed. No. They were just crying that foul to see if they could have that Agune Chamber banned. Now, I can tell you, I've been receiving calls from even some of them, the politicians from the so-called opposition parties. Okay? Everybody now wants to make sure that his community, his environment, that everything remains the way it is. Not the way it is now. They will be commenting, say, keep it up, make sure that things remain this way so that we'll have a very peaceful, enjoyable Christmas. And we are assuring them, come home. Agune Chamber is not for Apuga. It's not for... We demonstrated that throughout this thing. Nobody saw Agune Chamber in any campaign. We focused
mainly on the roads
on our job.
Okay, so last 2 Decembers, even last year December, there were issues the public raised. They said that our local securities, they have been diverted to serve private individuals. I don't know. What's their plan?
Though it's like government is continuum, but what we have last year was AVG. Now we have Agune Chamber.
So Agune Chamber will not be diverted to private individuals.
Agune Chamber is an establishment of the law, Homeland Security law, and it has its own mechanism there, both to discipline and the control measures are there. Even before Christmas, I challenge anybody to tell me where you have seen any Agune Chamber. Okay? Doing all those manner of things. No. We are concerned about assisting the police and other security agencies to provide security of lives and property from the Anambra. Particularly, like I told them the last time, we are focusing now on those communities that hitherto had all these criminal camps in their butchers. We are going ahead to take over those places. Okay? So that is where we are keeping our focus. With all the equipment Mr. Governor has provided for us in the state, we will go after this, monitor communities, both areas of and others, make sure that things are not, nothing has gone wrong.
So the emergency number 511 and the other one 080, I can't remember the number. I see no 5111. How active is it going to be this Christmas? Because we're still living the life of see something, say something. Even if nothing is going on in Anambra at the moment, anything can come from any part of the country. So how effective is
You
that
see, I've
call
been
line?
trying to be conservative about something because it's not in my play. I didn't want to let the bat out of the bag.
True.
Mr. Governor is going to unveil what we have soon.
Okay.
He's going to unveil
for this Christmas
Yes,
period.
he's going to unveil. People will marvel at what they will see. Okay, the amount of equipment, technology, and other things they will see. I'm not sure nobody imagines such things in Anambra State. Okay, so with those things, new innovations and all of them, so you get the answers to these questions there. You will find.
We cannot wait to see so that our Christmas will be very, very popular.
One thing I can assure Ndi Anambra is your Christmas. Just everybody come home for Christmas.
True.
Just come home for Christmas. It's going to be enjoyable. It's going to be
Talking
fun.
about coming home for Christmas, Mr. Ken, how will we not differentiate between Egbe and Banga?
Well,
Knockout.
Mr. Governor he's the chief security officer of the
Because
state.
people always want to do knockouts.
He is going to address that with the security chiefs, the security commanders in Anambra State, and they will come out with a policy on that.
Okay.
My only concern is the calls we've been receiving from outside Nigeria and all what. I wish there is a magic that Soludo will have. This 1 month will be enough for him to perform the same magic and have this fun city in, if possible, in three zones. The problem we are going to have in our hands, the number of people that want to visit fun city in Anambra State from all parts of Anambra.
That's why people are concerned about the number of personnel.
No, in terms of personnel, in terms of people should not be afraid of anything personal.
Then
And
again,
then,
okay.
would there be training of Ndi Anambra at this one? Because from the last time you were here with us, we had a lot of issues that we had to tackle, to give public trust back to the
Even after that,
Anambra.
they have been training.
Okay, yes.
Even after that, they have been training by the
Because
police.
a lot of people recommended training and retraining of Ndi Anambra personnel.
Yes, it
so
is,
has
and
there
it's
been
still ongoing. There was one that the Inspector General of Police approved. The CP command and all the senior police officers from Abuja, they trained them, and we're still continuing. It's a continuous process. It's work in progress.
Okay, talk about local intelligence. That's proactive strategy. I know you'll be working with communities, community leaders, Igwe, youth leaders, the whistleblowers. The people are concerned. Are their life protected? Because
Very
I know
well.
you've been getting information.
No, very well. Very well.
Okay, their life, they are
Very
assured.
well. Very well.
When this festival is over, how will you, also the government and the public, define it as being safe and successful?
Well, we'll leave it for Ndi Anambra to be the judge, for all of you to be the judge. Okay? Just like the election. For the first time in the history of Anambra State, no incident was recorded in any ward, in any polling unit in Anambra State.
So at this point, you're giving us pure assurance. That's our Christmas. Those to be real.
As a matter of fact,
True.
he's only going to use us, the other security agencies. But what we are showing the Anambra, you can see that unlike some other politicians now, Soludo won his election, and he has not gone to relax. The election took place on the 8th. On the 9th, we were also at the office. We were working.
On the 8th, that's the
That
night he
8th, we
started
were
working
working.
because he said he called Commissioner for Budget to bring
That's
the
it.
budget.
So for him to be doing that, you could imagine what will be passing through. So we will not be resting on us. Everybody's on the street.
So you mean, again, because we are talking about technology, do you mean that the people will not be seeing Agone Chamber people on checkpoints? Because
The way
checkpoints, they are remote areas.
where necessary.
Yes.
Hotspots.
Where necessary. All right? Where the physical, personal intervention, human intervention is absolutely necessary, they will see them. All right? But it's not going to be the normal distance. Okay? Because there are technologies we have in place that takes care of some of those things.
Well, let us not let the cat answer the
No, that's
man.
what I'm saying.
Let
So,
us wait to
we'll
taste
leave it
the
for
pudding,
Mr. Governor to unveil.
so that when we eat the pudding, we'll understand the taste.
Yeah, exactly.
And acknowledge the taste.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so far so good. Can you share some success stories from Agone Chamber?
Well, it has been success all through. It has been success all through. And I'm sure everybody in Anambra witnesses it. Okay? And it's work in progress. one thing we do not do on our parties, we do not blow our trumpets. All right? And we do not believe in advertisement. What we do is we leave in Ndi Anambra to see the results themselves. Because security is all about you feeling it.
True.
Okay? If you have 1,000 security personnel around this building, but you do not feel secured, then you are not secured. So what we are giving the people is for you to know that you are secured. For you to know that you are secured. You see it, you feel it, you touch it, and know that you are secured. So that is what we are providing. And by the grace of God, it will continue.
And it's not just for December, it's
No,
long term.
Like I said earlier, the foundation Governor Soludo has laid and is still laying is something that outlive his administration. Initially, the opposition elements, the politicians, they were criticizing, saying insecurity. At a point, they couldn't say that anymore. Their tone changed. They started saying, oh, he's doing this now because of election. All right? For them, yeah. So that is their admittance on their part that the place is secured. So then I say, okay, the security we are not feeling, we are not seeing, we are sensing is because of election. That he's doing that Soludo is doing that for him to be re-elected. Now, Soludo is already re-elected. And we're going to unveil new things. I can beat my chest, I can tell you for free that the things the governor is going to unveil, that there is no state in Nigeria that can boast of any of this equipment. No state in Nigeria can boast of any of the equipment. So how can you now say will he be investing, the state government will be investing in those things just for Christmas? Do you understand? So it's not possible. The equipment that cannot be here just for 4 years. Okay? That's why I say he's putting in place things that will outlive administrations to come, not just his own administration.
Okay, sir. There is this complaint by Ndi Anambra. Maybe just for you to explain to them why some of these Agnes Chamber people, they normally cover their face.
I thought I was the only one that used to see that.
No, you something we see on social media.
Yes.
People complain that why are they covering their faces? Why are they covering their faces? Why should
they
they marks up their face? So just for you to explain, give them why.
Yeah. Yeah, to some extent, our people need to know something. We are all human as well. We're equally human. The first measure of security, for me to provide security for you, to provide you with security, I have to be secured. I must have to be secured to provide you with security. And these miscreants, these hoodlums are human beings as well. All right? If the hoodlums, for instance, in a particular area, if they get to identify these men going after them, not about those people, it provides them the enabling platform to begin to weaken those people by going to attack their families.
Okay.
Their families become soft targets.
Soft targets.
All right? So, the easiest way to reduce those things is now, the people out there do not know who are these operatives while on duty. So that it will reduce that. If he gets to any street, let's say in Obaru, and people around there, everybody knows, is there this John, this Mokeke, medicine. Those kidnappers are after. Their friends, their colleagues, whatever, will begin to look. Okay, for instance, me, you won't begin to imagine the number of calls I get from those criminals.
Right?
Yeah. Even from outside Anambra. I have some videos where they have their meetings outside Anambra and they were talking about, is that one Emeakayi in Anambra? Okay? And my children that are not working with me, even those in schools, have been receiving threat calls to themselves. That's the extent the criminals can go. What are they trying to do? They will call my child and say, okay, tell your father, except he resigns, except he stops this, except he stops that. Fine. That may not get at me easily. It's not everybody.
Yeah.
Some of these young men, they have wives, they have children.
True.
Okay? Just like what happened to Minister Konji in those days.
Yeah.
When criminals had to kidnap her own father. And through the father, demanding that except she resigns, that they were going to kill the
Even
father.
when Soludo was a CPN governor,
They did the same thing to
his
him.
father was kidnapped and
So it's not everybody that could withstand that. Some people may turn in. We have occasions where you get some of these high-profile criminals. There are people who begin to threaten. They call people. They do all manner of things, requesting for their release. Okay, requesting for their release. There's one on my table now. A particular businessman, to see the network of these criminals, was kidnapped outside Anambra. Outside Anambra. In fact, in his own case, outside Southeast even. Now, and the abductors have been calling me from there, demanding release of certain criminals with us.
the people that kidnapped the man.
The man outside Anambra.
And
Outside Southeast.
I'm calling you to release
a criminal here.
Criminal here. As a condition.
To release that man.
To release that man. The man and his friends and relatives have offered all manner of, no amount of money they have, because the man is a very rich man. And they say no. And he's not in our territory, he's not in our jurisdiction. we are limited. We are limited. Okay? But there's no way we can drop or release known criminals, known kidnappers, because. So that's to tell you their network. Their network. Somewhere outside Southeast, kidnapped a businessman, knowing that he's from Anambra, and now demanding. First, they told the man's family to go and look for Emeakayi and tell him to release. After which, they got my number and started calling me. So, but we're not giving up. So that's why I want our people. Yes, we try also. We tell them in some instances, in some cases, to try to drop the masking. But our people should understand that they too are human beings. They have their families. By they trying to mask, they are only trying to mask their families. That's actually what they're trying to do. It's not about them. They're trying to shield themselves from the public, from people knowing who exactly they are, to avoid going after their families. That's the sense of it.
Okay, and then like some security agencies that would see collecting well done, how do I say it? Well done money on the road. Reports have also flown some time ago about Agune Chamber doing same. So how do we try to stop that, or shop
this festive period?
Well, my dear, just like in every other human endeavor, all right, you have the rules, but you cannot rule out some people also going out there trying to cut corners or do something. But we've been disciplined. Oh, ask Ndi Anambra. That's why we displayed numbers. If you see any of them doing something, not just about money, doing something that is outside the mandate, get us the information and you can be sure we'll discipline them.
Do they have like an identity?
Yeah, sure.
Like
sure.
a number?
Yeah,
because
look at their uniforms.
You see some we are red, you see some where. Can you explain more on?
You see, for every of our uniform, you will see Agune Chamber on it.
Okay.
Not just the color.
Okay.
Because initially we had one color, but strategically, and for some reasons, we have to get some colors in addition.
So once for central, for states, which colors do they wear? One for local government and one for town?
No, I'm describing the state now, for instance.
Okay.
The state, for every of our uniform, you will see each person is codified. Each person has his number. And the number is displayed on his uniform.
Okay.
Both front and back.
Okay.
Though we have already received some reports from people. Like I said earlier, just like in every human endeavor, some will still go out there, try to wear something on top of this thing.
of their
maybe in order to
So you not see
cover
the
the code.
number.
So when you see such things, you report to us. Okay? Because most important, he can, even if he covers his own distance, he cannot cover that of others with him, and he cannot cover the vehicle. Each vehicle has the number of identification.
Which, is it the Sienna or the...
Both the Sienna and the Tacoma.
All of them have numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you tell me, if you give me any number written on each one, I will tell you which unit uses that vehicle.
You dey back that out.
I'll tell you, it belongs to each unit. That's why it's easier for us to pick. If they commit anything, we'll call you and say, come, this was done by your unit. So that's why you see all of them, everybody maintaining.
Wow.
Okay, sir. Talking about discipline, you know, the last time you were here, we talked about the Agone Chamber boy personnel that assaulted NYC member. Can you just maybe update Ndi Anambra where they came?
Yeah, just like we promise them, we discipline them, we equally handed them over to the police.
Okay.
And they are facing prosecution.
Good.
Okay.
So nobody is being shielded.
No.
Not at all.
Not one.
Nobody's being favored.
And we challenge anybody to just point one case that has been reported to us that we did not treat to the satisfaction of the people.
Well, that's a good news to behold. Because like this now, Christmas.
Exactly.
But before that, Mr. Ken.
December, because I'm a governor. I'm going to find a December, boy. On December.
Yes.
So that the on December we go for you know?
Exactly.
Mr. Ken, what's your final words in Ndi Anambra as we enjoy this Christmas period?
Yeah, my final word to Ndi Anambra is first to thank them, to appreciate them. They have been wonderful. Because without them, there's not much we could do. They've been giving us the information. That shows the level of trust, the level of confidence. Okay? When you see people volunteering information, coming to tell you this, there, even most of them, even when you will be thinking, that's to show you the level of commitment of our people. When they see the good thing, when they have the result, you'll be thinking that, they will be afraid, they will be hiding. We have instances, cases where those people will still come forward and testify before the person and say, bring him. Villages. You see the village executive will come and say, this person, yeah, this is what he does in our village. This is what he does in our community. Because they are sure that their information is safe with us. We do not expose them except they request. The last time I wanted to meet them, I got to call them. So we wish to be there. Some people from Lagos, they are coming and say, for the Agone Chamber to have arrested this, that for them, they thought the person... That for you, the person, I'm telling you, from Lagos, everywhere, they said, please postpone it, we are coming. We want to witness it, we want to testify. So that shows you the level of confidence. So that's why I said, we have to thank Ndi Anambra. Because I'm a Friday and those information. How do we operate? True. And we assure them that we will keep improving. Now, if there is any place we are not meeting up their expectations fully, they should bear with us. What they need to do is to bring it to our attention. We assure them that we'll keep improving. Okay? But as for the Christmas, by the grace of God, everybody, not our Kaiba Christmas. Okay? And we are working with other agencies of government to make sure that I get traffic free. I get traffic free. Because I'm Ndi Anambra, I get crossing
everywhere in construction sites right now.
So, with Soludo everywhere. Like I told Mr. Governor the other day, if I got Chawakita, and I said it earlier, if I got Chawakita, where do we have a replica of this fun city? Because everybody will be...
the economy of Oka will just grow.
You won't believe it. I've received calls from Delta, Edo, Abia, places, wanting to visit fun city. I said, okay, fine, we're waiting. I have communities that have already given us invitation. Those communities that were deserted, they're going to have Lilu, Azia, Mbose, Osumogu, Iseke. Many of those communities. We have invitations already. So we'll keep going around visiting them. It's going to be something else in Anambra this Christmas.
I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. I have put fuel inside my motor. So drive down to Aguata.
Like this motor.
I actually posted a picture of a Kulobia, and a friend of mine who resides in Canada was like, "This is not AI." I said, "He said what? He said what? Which AI?" Respect yourself. When you come back, you will see with your two crocodile eyes.
He will not even no road again now because Kulobia has changed.
Enough in no road because even on your Kulobia, with my classmates asked me like, "Wait, Jasmine, you said this place is Kulobia?" I said, "No, not Kulobia, no Mujiana."
We'll just have to put it on Google Maps so that it will help.
True. Well, thank you so very much, Mr. Emeakayi. It's always an amazing time with you here at the studio, opening our eyes to the amazing job Agone Chamber is doing alongside with Mr. Governor Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo because he's willing, that's why you're able to do. If he's not willing, we'll go there where we did. But we thank God for him. Well, thank you so much. Like we said, here we come to the end of the podcast for today. Hello, my love. Have you packed your bag? Put that shoe, that your favorite sneaker, put it inside your bag. That your high heel, put it inside your bag. Because we're gonna rock the streets of Anambra. You know now, 1 December. Put out your fine hair. My bros, dye that your hair away. That your dread hair, lock and wear, wash her. Lock and wear, make it neat. Make it responsible. Make it enjoy this Christmas. Because, look, all that stress, hustle and bustle in the city, you need to chill off now. And that's why you need to come home. My name is Uche Chukwu Ebonamba. Remember to like, share, comment, and click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time we have a content. This is Christmas, so plenty content will come on number. Stay there.
My name is Adiche Izuchukwu. Remember, if you see something, you say something.
Very important. See you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas in the Anambra.